Everybody would like to keep their neck looking tight and firm and youthful for as long as possible. I would know. I'm 59 and this is my neck. And as you can see, it looks really good for my age. Now, it is so easy to spend a ton of money on neck treatments and creams, but in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you some products that work, all of them around $20 or less, so that you can get a fabulous looking neck without breaking the bank. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about a few products that actually can lift and tighten neck skin. That's whether it's sagging or crepey or just really super dry. The key to all of this is moisture, and as I said in the introduction, you can spend a ton of money on neck creams. I would know, I reviewed several of them here on the channel that were $150 plus. But a lot of us can't afford to spend that every single month just on our neck. And the good news is it's all about ingredients, not necessarily name, brand, and price. So today I'm going to be giving you some drugstore level priced products that you can use together to create the same effect, give your neck the same lift and tightening hydration that it needs. Now, if you happen to be new to my channel and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert. I've been doing skincare for 36 years, helping people like you find skincare that will work for them and today not empty their wallet or your wallet and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for here on YouTube, I hope you'll stick around and subscribe. As I said, when it comes to keeping the neck looking youthful, there are a few ingredients that work super well. And a lot of these high-priced formulas include them along with some other things. And it's not to say that high-priced formulas don't work well. They obviously can demand the money that they do because they work well. But more often than not, it's because they combine a bunch of ingredients and steps into one product, saving you time, not necessarily money. Now, these very effective yet low-cost products that I'm going to talk about today, I will put links to them all down in the video description box so you can check that out when we're done here. You don't need to write anything down. But the first thing that we want to talk about is that hydration factor. And oftentimes, especially as we get older, a couple of things happen to the skin on our neck. Well, really the skin everywhere. One, we lose an amount of collagen as we get older, or collagen production, which means there's less under the skin to hold it nice and tight. Our elastin becomes less elastic, and that makes skin sag and crepe up, which nobody likes that look. One of the other things that makes this whole situation look worse is excessive dryness, and the neck does not have a lot of oil glands, therefore it tends to get really dried out and can certainly make things like crepiness, sagginess, even wrinkles on the neck look worse. So there are a few ingredients we can apply directly to the neck that if you're willing to take the time and have a few extra steps over that $150 neck cream, you can get some really spectacular results on your own skin using these. And the first is going to be a peptide called Agiraline. And you probably have heard of Botox in a bottle. That is kind of the moniker that Agiraline has earned because of its ability to freeze or slow down the activity of muscles just underneath the skin, which means the skin doesn't move and bend as much, therefore reducing the amount of fine lines, wrinkles, crepiness, and so on. Agiraline, a $12 serum that we're going to apply to my neck first because this peptide can help smooth out the skin and it will also help reduce that amount of stretching that goes on in the neck. Now, it doesn't take very much Agiraline. A little goes a long way, which I say that about all skincare products. Usually a little goes a very long way. Just a couple of drops, maybe 3, and then I'm going to rub that into my neck upward, and I'm going to make sure that I get the sides and the back, because a lot of times people forget about the back of the neck, and that can show a lot of age, especially on us guys. So the Agiraline quickly absorbs into the skin, and then we're going to move on to the next ingredient, which is super important because it has to do with hydration, and that's polyglutamic acid. Now, a lot of us have heard of hyaluronic acid as a moisturizing ingredient that attracts moisture from the air several times its weight, up to 1,000 times its weight in moisture, but polyglutamic acid is able to do 5 times as much. So for the neck area, we're going to apply a little bit of polyglutamic acid, okay? And again, a little goes a long way. So that was Agiraline by Astorwood that we applied, and this is polyglutamic acid by the Inky List, one of my favorite brands that I'm now applying. And again, links for these will be down below in the description box. Same thing, pat that in and lightly move upward not really stretching the skin, but patting in an upward motion. We never want to pull neck skin down. Now, the Inculus polyglutamic acid costs about $21 a month. It lasts a couple of months, so for about $11.50 a month, you've got yet another serum that's going to be very important to the neck. Again, pulling in moisture from the air, holding that hydration, and helping keep that Agirline serum active longer. And what you should notice right away after using these first two ingredients is that your neck begins to look firmer, more hydrated, and the crepiness begins to ease and go away. Again, a couple of ingredients that are included in a lot of neck and crepey skin problem creams. But we're not done with hydration because, again, when it comes to neck skin, it's hydration, hydration, hydration. And that means we need to apply a capping moisturizer. And there are a myriad of these. You can use your favorite that you're already using. It's just important to overlay those two ingredients with yet one more layer of moisture. Now, I love Neutrogena's hyaluronic acid based water cream. This is the one for extra dry skin, no fragrance. It has glycerin, all of which will help keep that neck area moisturized. But if you have super dry skin, think about using a cream like CeraVe's moisturizing cream, something that has lipids that's actually going to help repair and support the lipid layer in your skin, giving you even more moisture and better looking skin. So we're just going to apply a little bit of this moisturizer to my neck. Same thing as before, up. Get the back, the sides. This lower part of the neck is very important. It tends to sag on all of us as we get older. Give that just a minute to absorb. And now for a close-up of my neck, look how great my neck skin looks. Not bad for 59. In fact, if you're in your 30s, not bad for 30s either. Now, the last step in this low-cost skincare routine is going to be something no one who follows me is going to be surprised I'm going to bring up, and that is making sure you apply a sunscreen to your neck daily. Ultraviolet light contributes 80 to 90% of the visible signs of aging, and because neck skin is so thin, it really does do a lot of damage to that area where we don't have a lot of collagen and fat in the first place. And if you don't think I'm right, take a look at guys, and I'm one of those that used to not pay as much attention to the back of our neck with all that short hair through our whole lives. The back of our necks really age, and some guys get what we call leather neck, and that's simply an accumulation of sun damage over the years. So to avoid that, be sure you're using a sunscreen. This one is a very low cost one by Versed Skincare. It is a mineral sunscreen that has a slight amount of tint so you don't have that white cast on your skin. But whatever you do, use the sunscreen that you will use to protect the neck, chest, and face from the damaging effects of the sun. As I said, there are a whole lot of really good neck lifting creams out there, so I'm not picking on those or saying they're not worth the money. They are if they're in your budget, but this is a way for most of us to take care of our neck on a low cost basis where we can get the same results instantly that those creams provide. It just will take a little bit longer over time to get the benefits that those higher creams would give you, but still, all in all, over time, you will get them. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on neck and skin aging, be sure to check out this video coming up next. Thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel. I so much appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you over on that next video.